Okay, today I'm going to show you how to replace the screen on the laptop, it's the Lenovo IdeaPad 100S. I got this from the replacement laptop screen from the laptopscreens.com. Great prices on there, very easy to use. It was so simple. As I said, this is the IdeaPad 100S, and first thing we're going to do, it's a very simple fix. I've got the screen, and they sent it to me in several different containers, just to make sure that it wouldn't break, which is great. I love that because you know how UPS can be. So let's start. First thing we're going to do is we're going to remove this section here, this part. It's fairly simple to remove. We're going to take it out. It just takes a little bit of prying. You'll start hearing it click, just like that. It starts coming off. Just be gentle. You don't want to use too much force. Obviously, your screen's already broke, so you're not too worried about the screen. But this plastic piece you don't want to break it, and it wouldn't take much to break it. So once it's completely off, you just remove this. We'll set it aside. On here, on this particular one, there's going to be 4 small screws. You can see them here. I'll zoom in a little bit. They are very, very small. And for that, because they're so small, I've got a thing here to put them on because I don't want to lose them. Lose them around here, and it could be caught in the carpet and whatnot. So we're going to be using a small little screwdriver here. This is going to be number 0 times 25. I bought this set from a store here locally in Indianapolis, and it was like $6, and it came with several different tools. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to remove these 4 screws. Like I said, it doesn't take much to take them out. Before you know it, they're there. So what we'll do is we'll take them off and attach them here so we don't lose them. Now you can take the piece of paper off, or any tape will work. Just trying to keep it from losing these little tiny screws because I'm notorious for losing things like this. So go here, and you can kind of see this screen is broke. It was stepped on. It was stepped on, so on accident. No big deal because this is a very simple fix. And if you're watching your timer, really it's only been about a little over 2 minutes. And as you can see, I've got all 4 screws off. And we're going to take this, we're going to fold it down gently because we still don't want to mess up this connector. As you can see, this connector here is a 30-pin connector. Again, the website makes it very simple to tell. It's just basically pull it out. There's a little thing here you undo and pull it out, and you have now completely extracted the screen. So we will set the screen aside. We're going to get the new screen. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to set this here. This came with it, so set it here on the keyboard because it does have a protective film on it, but I don't want to break it. I'm trying to put it in. So we set it here. Match everything up. I did get the screen out and actually matched it up to the holes, and everything looks good. As you can see, it's very simple. It's got a protective film on it. Like I said, this was the matte screen. So we're going to look back here. Like I said, this is a 30-pin connector. It's very simple to take off. And the reason you want to have the backing on this and you don't want to try to do it sitting up is because this moves a lot. There's a lot of play here, so you don't want to mess up that connector. It's very, very delicate, as you can see. I have some big fingers. So move it up a little bit, and it should slide in there. Remember, you don't want to give it a lot of push because you could mess it up. So we're just gonna slightly work it in, and this should pop down once we get it. There we go. All right. Having a little bit of trouble with it, but it's to be expected. I mean, it is an aftermarket part. So we just put that little piece of metal down on there, and that just ensures that that connector stays on when we start moving it around, because we definitely don't want to get it screwed on there and then have that connector not be connected, because that would be a problem. Then we went through all that. So as you can see, it's got the reflective thing on there. We're going to take one screw. We're going to take this, try to position it up. Don't be afraid. This is not a race, obviously, because we get in a hurry, then we're going to lose things or break things. The way I do it is I will always start with one screw, and I'll go diagonally and put the other one in, and that next one will be right here. Having a little bit of trouble getting the screw to cooperate. All right. Just tighten it down, not too much, because we don't want to mess it up, but just enough that it's there. So a little bit of issues with the screw. I got this one started, and I just want to move that up a little bit so I don't tighten it down. Move this here. Tighten that. One last one. All right, so I can move this, and as we've seen, we've got everything here. So I'm going to go ahead and reattach this piece. Now, one of the important things is we got to remember down here at the bottom that this goes in first. If you start attaching the top up here first, it will be hard to get this bottom in, and the bottom has to go first. So as you can see, we just start pushing it down. Just gentle touch, just all that's needed. I always start at the top, work my way down. Now, one thing I did is I forgot to take the screen protector off here. So we'll go back, start taking this off. All right, so let's take this off before we start. And look how nice and new that is. Nice. Set that aside. All right, put this on. Come down this side. Across the bottom, making sure that it's all done. Again, not pressing real hard because I don't want to break anything or put pressure on that screen, but I do need to get that popped in. Just making sure. And I can't really tell you the type of or the pressure that's needed for that. That's just something you're going to have to get and not do too hard. As you can see, the screen is replaced. It didn't take long at all. Again, if you have a small screwdriver like this, it's not hard. I did, taking it off before, use this one, not for the screws, but more so the connector, just to pop that little thing up because I couldn't get my big fingers down there. As you can see, I've used sausages. So again, that's pretty much it. I don't know if there's any battery on this because my daughter had it pretty much dead when I got it. So I'll have to plug it in and get it going. But thank you again, laptopscreens.com. It was quick, easy, simple replacement. When I called the computer place, they wanted to actually charge me $90 to put it in. $90 for 7 minutes worth of work when I could do it myself. I think the laptop itself was $56, or I mean the screen was $56, and it's very simple. So that is how you replace the Lenovo IdeaPad 100S. It's very, very simple, very, very quick if you do it right and have the right tools, I guess. I mean, really, it's not even having the right tools. A small Phillips screwdriver, nothing special. Thanks for watching.